Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So this video we're going to talk about some reasons why you should pick up this phone right here, the Xiaomi Mi 9T. The first thing I want to start with is the price. The price of this phone is totally worth it at 300 bucks. It is a very nice addition to a person who's looking for a phone that's current design, powerful, good battery and things like that. Everything is packed into that price, and it makes the price so much more appealing. I gotta tell you, man, when I first started using this phone, I wasn't overly hyped about it, but wow, after using it for a while, you always have to give, if you're a reviewer, you're gonna give credit where credit is due. You have to be able to express yourself truthfully to the viewers, and that is why I don't hold back. This phone has that wow factor. It really does. It's a very nice phone. So price, it's like the #1 reason I would tell a person to buy this. Now, to capitalize on that, I'm going to tell you this. Like I just said a minute ago, you get this big full display screen at 6.4 inches, 6.39, 6.4. You get the latest Android operating system that is available to the masses, which is Android 9. You get the latest update from Xiaomi. And more importantly, you get a big battery, decent cameras, you get a headphone jack. Those are things that are important. Those are things that are important. So there's now for the techie side, you get the Snapdragon 730, I believe it's in here. But you know, to the average consumer, that's a fast processor. This phone is gonna just blaze through everything. It's gonna be so fast you won't even pay attention to what's inside. The design of this phone is actually really good too. So all the things that are packed in here make that price more appealing. So the fact that you have a headphone jack, that means that if you're somewhere and you don't have cell phone signal, and you're working or something, you work in a basement type place, plug in the headphones, fire up the FM radio. You got music. So whatever you can do listen to music down there. You might not be able to stream, but you have regular local radio stations wherever you work at if you don't have signal or Wi-Fi or anything, which there's a lot of people that actually go through that. I didn't know that. But that's another reason why I highly recommend this device right now. So the size and form factor of this phone is another thing that's really solid. It's a small form factor. Now I have big hands, you already know this, but it's a small form factor for a 6.4 inch display. This is a larger phone. Let's not get it twisted. But it is totally compact for what it is. The bezels are just, the only part that's a little bit high is the bottom, and some people will complain about that, but I say that it's nothing. This is a borderless display to me, because you have that pop-up camera and it hides away, you know, and that's just another reason why you get that full display. Another reason why I would tell you to buy this phone is because if you're in the US and you're on T-Mobile, Metro, Cricket, AT&T, any carrier in the US that has a GSM SIM card, I would recommend this phone, because you're going to get the latest and greatest design of today's market in a sweet low price package, and you don't have to finance it through your carrier. Some of you guys put down $300. I think they have down payments on phones. I've seen people say they put down $550. That's the cost of another phone. So paying $300 for this device outright, and it's unlocked, and then you can also move from carrier to carrier. This is another reason why I would recommend it to you guys. That's just a whole nother set of rules when you live the life of unlocked. If you live unlocked, man, I want you to put hashtag unlocked if you live unlocked down there in the comments. Hashtag unlocked. I definitely live unlocked as much as possible. And when you get packages like this for 300 bucks, you can't deny it. It is absolutely great. So I could go on and on about reasons to buy this phone. Performance is really good too. It has Snapdragon 730 in here, and performance will not disappoint. I myself have some lag when opening the camera app for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but it takes like 2 seconds and it'll open it up. But it does it. It opens it up. So no complaints. It's something that some people probably wouldn't even notice. Now, one of the final things I want to talk about with this phone, I just told you about using it on different networks and things like that. Call quality. Call quality is very good on this phone. While I said in the previous, it's not as strong as other phones, it is good for being an unlocked phone. You should not have any, this is depending on where you live. Where I live, I don't have any drop calls or anything like that. But I took this phone on a road trip. And I kept signal, strong signal, the entire way. I did not lose LTE service at all. I left Austin, went way across to a different city, 2 hours away, 3 hours away. Good long, lengthy drive. LTE service the entire way. No drop calls. No, I had it linked to Bluetooth in the car. So it was just good. No problems whatsoever. And there you have it, man. This phone is an easy phone to review because, it's got it all, man. It's to me, this has it all when it comes to value for a customer. It has it all, man. I mean, this thing is sweet. I can't even hate on it, man. Poco phone owners, people who have a Poco phone, I think you would love this phone. You would love this phone, man. The Poco phone is nice and everything, but I think Poco phone owners, you ought to give this phone a try. And so before you say, "Oh, Jay, the Mi 9T Pro is getting announced," or it's announced, folks, you guys are just looking at specs. You're just looking at specs. That's all you're looking at, because this is the exact same phone. It just has a different processor inside. That's it. That's it. The Mi 9T Pro isn't going to blow us away. I don't know why people think that it is, but let's just be honest here. You just have a different internals, a couple different internals. That's it. Down to earth, realistic, real world. I wouldn't tell a person, wait on the Mi 9T Pro. It's got a Snapdragon 855 in it. What for? Consumers now should be able to buy a phone based on their needs. You should be buying phones based on your needs and the performance and everything. Forget about what's inside. If it's performing well, I try to stay away from telling people to buy phones from what's inside. I want you to buy something that's going to benefit you. And this phone is offering so much more than a lot of phones in the US. This can be a flagship if it was offered in the US. It could. So, it's your man Jay. Those are some reasons why I really truly recommend the Mi 9T. Awesome phone for $300, and you might be able to get it even less than $300. You do your own research, folks. You do your research. I'm just here laying the foundation. You build the house. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoy. You see my 20-year present, my 24-year present from T-Mobile with the embroidered. This is the big dog right here. They're giving away free hats and stuff, but they don't look like this. This is that big dog, 24-year, going on 25 years. It's sweet, man. Check that out. That's sweet. This is a sweet hat. Yeah, don't hate, don't shade. It's your man Jay. I'm out.